This installation video is intended to serve as a supplement to the CertainTeed Ridge Vent and Rolled Ridge Vent installation instructions. Be sure to read and follow all the written instructions provided with your CertainTeed Ridge Vent or Rolled Ridge Vent product. Installing a roof system correctly is essential to the warranty and performance of the roof. Before you install, make sure you have the proper roof pitch and ventilation allowance. CertainTeed 12-inch Ridge Vent fits roofs with 312 to 1612 pitches. CertainTeed 9-inch Ridge Vent and CertainTeed Rolled Vent fits roofs with 312 to 1212 pitches. Install adequate intake ventilation for a balanced system, 50% exhaust and 50% intake, in accordance with International Residential Code and Building Code requirements. Install only one type of exhaust vent. Remove or plug any existing vents such as gable vents, roof louvers, wind turbines, and power fans. Intake ventilation must be installed low at the roof's edge for optimum performance. A hammer, utility knife, chalk line, roofing nails, tape measure, and circular saw are needed to install CertainTeed Ridge Vent or Rolled Ridge Vent product. Step 1. On existing roofs, remove cap shingles. Mark slot width at both ends of ridge. Use slot guides imprinted on vent and refer to the following roof situations. Hip and gable roofs. Cut slot 3/4 of an inch on both sides of ridge centerline or from ridge board and to within 6 inches of end wall or hip intersection as shown. L and T-shaped roofs. Cut slot as shown and run ridge vent across long ridge. On short ridge, cut slot to within 12 inches of junction point and run ridge vent from end of roof to butt against crossing ridge vent. Chimneys. Cut slots to within 12 inches of chimney. Run ridge vent from end of roof to butt against chimney as shown. Step 2. Snap chalk line on both sides of ridge. Cut slot, a plumb cut if possible. Adjust depth of blade to avoid cutting rafters or trusses. Refer to drawings shown for slot dimensions. Remove debris from slot. Step 3. Center ridge vent over slot. For rolled edge vent, roll out completely before centering. The plug end should be flush with end of roof. Step 4. Pre-fasten first section using roofing nails through pre-formed nail bosses. Continue to pre-fasten remaining sections, making sure support ribs are flat on the roof and ensuring that the filter, if supplied, is centered in the ridge vent and secured between the shingles and vent prior to cap nailing. When installing the ridge vent in warm weather, leave no gaps. In cold weather, leave a 1/8 inch gap between ridge vent ends to allow for warm weather expansion. Run the ridge vent from end to end on the roof for a more even, attractive appearance. Step 5. Use utility knife to cut final section to length. Final section should be oriented so that the built-in ventilating end plug is flush with the end of the roof. Pre-fasten final section. Step 6. Using the nailing lines provided on vent as a guide, nail the cap shingles in place with roofing nails long enough to penetrate roof sheathing. If using a nail gun, remember to carefully place the ridge vent prior to cap shingle nailing with the pre-formed nail holes provided in the vent. Verify adequate nail length prior to installation. Overnailing will cause the vent to buckle. Undernailing could allow the nails to back out of the deck. All nails must penetrate the underside of the roof deck.